And Mr. Air pulled the baby out from under the hood of the 1952 Chevrolet and exclaimed, "It's her. It's really Jane Eyre that's been under there this whole time. Not some raccoon or something, but Jane Eyre. Wonder if it'll still start." And that, of course, is a quote from Charlotte Bronte's Tour de Force, Jane Eyre. I'm Jack Piss, and this is the Writer's Room. Are you excited for today's episode? Can you even handle it?
I don't know.
Talking to you, of course.
I don't know. Maybe I can't.
Joining me today, and maybe always, if I'm lucky, Connor Doyle from Podcast
It's me.
Very Important.
I'm here. Why are you so annoyed with me all the time?
No, I'm not annoyed. I'm just taking big, deep quantum breaths. Everyone thinks I'm annoyed, but I'm just trying to give them my best self by breathing extremely deeply for 8 seconds, holding it, and then letting it out. I swear I'm not exasperated.
Quantum breathing. What makes it quantum?
Well, I'm not a scientist. I don't know, but
fair enough.
It's supposed to activate my quirks and quarks and make me
You're quirky,
better.
all right.
Yeah, I'm quirky. That's for sure. It's a great day to be alive. It's a great day to be me. It's a great day to be Connor.
Yeah, dude.
Tell us why, Connor.
Well, elephant came by my house today. Little baby elephant came by my house today.
Oh, that's cute. Why did that happen to you?
I think it lost its herd.
Oh, did it seem scared?
It seemed scared. It came up and said, "Excuse me, mister," and it knocked on my door with its trunk.
Cute.
Yeah, it was actually really adorable.
Did you try to feed it peanuts?
Oh, no, I didn't open the door.
Oh, that's probably wise.
Yeah, there's too many, and I hate to say it, but animals in my neighborhood.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. There are more now than there were when we were growing up. That's for sure. It's different there. Yeah.
There's worms everywhere.
Worms. Bugs.
There's bugs out there now.
I'm
noticing birds too.
What's the long hamster? It's got the sort of long tail as well.
Yeah, definitely. Weasel or something. A squeezel.
Squeezel. The tree thing. Definitely. It's squeezel something. Listen, if you're listening to this and you know what we're talking about, please write in and tell us, because I gotta know what to say to the SPCA. I gotta know what I'm gonna tell the SPCA I've been killing so much of.
Send it quick, please.
Yeah, speaking of killing, this is the Writer's Room, and we kill it every week, that's for sure. But I've been working on a script that's more about killing than usual, actually. I got a commission from Games Workshop. It's very exciting to...
Games Workshop, those guys that do Warhammer and...
That's right, the tabletop...
They make little plastic toys for old men?
The extremely cool plastic toys for old men, so they can act like little children and stomp around on the table or whatever. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a fetish thing. I haven't done much research into it.
Probably. You don't get that deep into a fandom in your older sort of mid-years unless it's a fetish.
It's got to have some kind of sexual gratification to it. Otherwise, what's the point? I agree. That's why I'm big into Tonka trucks and mighty machines now.
Hear them roar, watch them soar, sit right down and see.
Oh, fuck. Easy now.
There's a story to enjoy.
Shit.
For every girl and boy.
Oh, my God. Sorry. Anyways.
You've really taken your cue for an O noise and an O face from porn stars, haven't you?
Yeah, I only had the Venus channels growing up. Everything else was locked on my Bell satellite.
That's cool. You had satellite growing up? That's cool.
Yeah, we were
We
pretty
had
lucky.
a DVD.
Which one?
The tail end of Hook.
Okay.
It's the worst part.
It is the worst part. They just sort of try to tie up all the loose strings in a very ham-fisted way.
Yeah.
And they never go back to the fact that Tinkerbell can go big and be as big as Robin Williams. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. And don't make something so small so hot.
Yeah.
I saw Pretty Woman afterwards and I got real confused. Richard Gere, you can't do that. She's tiny.
Yeah. And Richard Gere, how did you get so tiny? You'd probably want to crawl up your own ass. Sorry. I'm sorry that that's the only thing anyone ever says about...
What the hell is with New York in this movie? It's so tiny.
Yeah, New York's basically one of the characters in this movie, and it's so tiny.
There's actually a documentary, I think it's on YouTube, called like Walking in the Footsteps of the Buddha, and Richard Gere narrates it. And you can see him trying to throw his agenda in everywhere. He's just like the Buddha who was born an Indian prince, Shakyamuni. It's like he left his palace of wonders and women out into the streets, and he saw a sick man, an old man, a dead man, and a hamster in my ass.
No.
Richard Gere, stop it.
You stop that, Richard Gere. So he's the one who perpetuates the rumor.
Yeah, no, he's the one who did it. And I believe there is a Buddhist text that says, like, beware the man with the squeaking anus.
Yeah. I've heard that Richard Gere is the Buddha, if that's what you're insinuating.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, too. So all praise Richard Gere. And did you want to hear my script for Warhammer?
Oh,
it's for... They want to do a live play. So that's what this is. But it reads, boy, does it ever read like a movie.
This is weird. We've never done something like this on Writer's Room.
Yeah. You'll see. It's going to be just like everything else we do. You'll see. It's called, working title, Admiral Blood Fuck.
Blood fuck.
Yeah, they actually said I wasn't allowed to do that, but it inspires me when I look at the script and I see
FUQ with a umlaut. Does that work?
That's a good idea. I'll ask them.
Okay.
Anyways, interior excruciation chamber. Admiral Bloodfuck is getting pinched by so many metal pincers inside this Iron Maiden-like thing. One of the pincers is pincing his nipples. The other one's pincing the tip of his penis. And there are syringes that are pumping pain serum into his fucking ass and his head and his brain. He's a look of absolute ecstasy comes over his face. A small screen appears in front of Admiral Bloodfuck.
Admiral, you've been in the excruciation chamber for far too long. Your brain cannot withstand this much pain and pleasure.
I can handle it. Just watch. I'm so close.
Admiral, are you sure you want the end of this? You sure you want us to send somebody in to shoot you?
Admiral Bloodfuck pounds his hands against the glass that's covered in spikes. Yeah! Fuck yeah! Send him in! Blow my brains out!
Let's send in his son.
Suddenly the doors to the excruciation chamber open, and he sees at the end of a long spaceship hallway, standing framed by the bulkhead, silhouetted by the light behind him, there's a tiny figure holding a huge gun, dragging it on the ground.
Dad, do we have to keep doing this?
Hey, kiddo, come to kill your old man?
I mean, if that's what you want.
Well, do me a favor and come sit on my lap one more time.
Where's your lap?
somewhere in this mangled heap of ceramite and bones.
Okay, all right. Dad, this really sucks.
Baby Bloodfuck curls up on his dad's lap and perches the gun up at him. Did I ever tell you about your mom?
No. Please do.
She was so hot. And she could sing like a real fucking, like a star, kiddo.
Ew, Dad. I can see your boner in the corner of the room.
That's not my boner, that's my femur. I
Oh.
exploded my legs for fun in the name of the blood god also.
I know.
Anyways, your mom, she would do this joke where when we were playing space pool, she would take her pool cue and put it beside her head and then pretend to slide it all the way into her mouth, all the way down. She was the funniest fucking lady I ever met, kiddo.
This is the first story you're telling me about my mother?
Yeah.
You've waited 7 years and this is the first thing you decide to tell me?
Captain Bloodfuck is crying blood. It's coming down his face.
Oh, don't you start that, then I'm going to start.
Baby Bloodfuck also starts crying blood. Suddenly, the bulkhead door swooshes open, and at the end, there's a dreadnought, a huge suit of armor, pistons hissing, gears whirring, and then a big mechanical voice, the voice of Captain Hamburger. Captain Hamburger laughs. He can't stop laughing.
Admiral?
What the fuck's so funny? You're interrupting father-son time, Captain Hamburger.
I couldn't help but overhear you talking about your wife.
Oh yeah, Shirley was so fucking funny. You remember that thing she did with the pool cue?
When she would pretend it went down her mouth.
All the way down, yeah.
Look, man, I just came in because you've really got to hurry up in the excruciation chamber. You're hogging it for everybody else.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I lost track of time. I just love getting absolutely mangled in this tin chamber.
Do you want me to shoot my dad or what?
Hey, easy now, Tyke.
Admiral Bloodfuck ruffles his son's hair affectionately and puts the safety back on the gun. Not today, kiddo. Maybe on your birthday. Cut to observation deck. Captain Bloodfuck's back to normal. His incredible superhuman physiology healed him and grew all of his bones back, and his teeth even are longer now and scarier and more fang-like. Beside him, the navigator, Cleavage, with her huge extended forehead, is pressing her head up against the glass.
Look at that. Space everywhere. All around us. We're surrounded by this stuff, Cap.
How did it sneak up on us?
I don't know. I had my face against the window the whole time. Came out of nowhere as soon as we left the atmosphere.
Cleavage, you're useless. I should have left you on the garbage planet I found you on.
Come on, Admiral. Don't say that.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. Cut to... Sorry. I'm sorry. I have really bad allergies. I'm allergic
No,
to
that's okay. That's all right.
Yeah, I'm allergic to good sci-fi. So sorry. Cut to map room. Admiral Bloodfuck is staring at a map of the solar system. On it, there's a blinking light. It says planet. Oh shit! Sorry, I can't read the scripture. Oh, it just says planet Earth. Oh, that's exciting.
That got really exciting.
Yeah, I didn't expect such a huge tie-in, to tell you the truth. Admiral Bloodfuck is staring at a map of the solar system, and the rune for Earth is blinking red. It says transmission incoming. A huge screen opens up in front of Planet Bloodfuck. In front of him is a old man with a cane. It's what's his name? Melchador, the Sigillite, the right hand to the Emperor, and he's one of the best psychers in the fucking universe.
Our Great Highness Greta Thunberg, the Empress, bids you welcome to our system.
Huh? Says Admiral Bloodfuck? What the fuck are you talking about, Melchador? It's me, Admiral Bloodfuck.
You've been gone a long time, Admiral.
Yeah, you can say that again. It's pretty boring out here.
Well, it hasn't been boring down here. You see, we are now officially an eco-terrorist planet.
Oh, no. Does that mean that we're not allowed to use fossil fuels anymore?
That's exactly what it means.
Oh, jeez, that's no good. Fossil fuels and coal are great and an important part of every economy.
We've used all of our coal and we've sent it out into space around our planet. Looks the same to us, just a lot darker.
Well, I'd honestly die than live in a universe where I'm not allowed to use fossil fuels and coal. Come in here, little baby bloodfuck. And his son comes in and he blows his brains out.
Oh, good. That's nice. No, really good.
Yeah. And that last bit was actually a note from Games Workshop, who I found out is actually owned by Exxon. Yeah, I'm upset. I'm upset that I had to sort of sacrifice my artistic integrity for that, because I really thought the script was going somewhere. I thought the relationship between Captain Hamburger and Admiral Bloodfuck was pretty nice. I really wanted to know more about Shirley too. I had a whole arc about that. Anyways,
Cleavage I thought was really interesting as a character. Cleavage,
yeah. Sort of a fish out of water, classic fish out of water story.
How?
Well, it's like he was in there.
He was supposed to know where they were going.
He knew
he's like a space navigator, and he had no idea.
And he pressed his face up against the glass just like a fish. If you know. Yeah.
Well,
so, yeah,
a really good script. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, that one's going to make me a lot of money. I can definitely feel that. That's really obvious to me that I'm going to make some retirement money on that, sweetie.
Yeah, that's something I was thinking too about
Thanks.
that one. No, cool, cool.
Guess what I'm thinking now?
Yes, and.
No. This isn't podcast very important. I don't have to yes and anything. You're on my playground now, Connor. Welcome to my sort of Saw-like basement. He.
I'm happy to be here, Jack.
I
think you've done actually a lot of nice stuff in this basement. Okay. You got a chair now, which is nice.
I did, but did you notice that it's really short and it brings your knees up?
Yeah, and it's
look silly.
It's in the litter box.
That's in case you have to pee.
Well, yeah, it is clean. There's no cats. You don't own a cat, so.
It's true. I do not fuck with cats anymore.
Well, I've got a script.
Yeah, of course you do. It's the writer's room.
Yeah. It's also a sci-fi one because, with Dune coming out, we want to capitalize on that. So I want to get a really quick turnaround sort of, I don't want to say, straight to stream, but we want something that's light and malleable so that we can figure out what people like and then do that quickly, cheaply.
Yeah. You put your finger on it there, man. That's one of the best skills a writer can have, is to pump out whatever it is that the masses want at a steady rate.
Yeah, because that's going to make the best art.
And the best art makes the best money. We all know that.
We know that.
And what's the point of having a passion or an interest or a hobby if you can't monetize it?
Mm-hmm. Tell me what the good is. Do what you love if it makes you money.
I'm pretty sure that's a Buddhist koan by Richard Gere.
Yes. The gerbil is both inside and outside.
Within you and without you.
So this is kind of Dune-like because I feel like it's going to be big. It's pretty easy to film because you're just in a desert. Yeah.
Deserts are easy. There's nothing to stub your toe on, that's for sure.
Exactly. Except for a sandworm. Oh, look out. But I was really just thinking about how Dune is kind of small scale, bigged up. It's like you were in a sandbox, right? It's just like, what if the worm was bigger? Right? What if instead of a sandbox, this was a whole planet? What
if the Tonka truck was actually fucking full sized?
Oh my God, don't, man. You're going to come again.
Yeah. No, I got to hold it. Because I'm professional.
Don't pinch.
That's the only way to do it. I'm going to use this chip clip. Carry on.
So this one is sort of similar. It's like Dune, but it's called Lawn.
Oh, cool.
So it's on a world where there's grass that's tall as trees. It's like a whole forest, basically. And there's puddles, and it's as wet as water. And they're as big as a lake. And like maybe there's a lake, and it's as big as an ocean. You know what I mean? And then in the grass are ants. But they're not ants. They're ground ants.
Huh? Sounds like you don't know.
No, I know. They're like ants.
Okay. Yeah, they're like ants, but they're ground ants. Okay.
Well, you know how like worms, there's worms and then there's sandworms. That's what the big worms are called in Dune.
Yeah.
So these are ground ants.
That's scary. Okay. That's the appropriate reaction? Is that what you want? Ooh, that's scary.
And the minute and a half of confusion.
Okay, well, there you go. You have your cake, now eat it.
Okay, well then let's rework it.
No, I liked it. I'm on board.
If we're gonna read through the script and the whole time you're just gonna say, What's a ground ant? Why is there a sky bee? What's going on with the spider?
I'm not. You've explained it adequately now. I get it. I like it. I'm invested.
Okay. So we open on a dense, thick jungle. It looks like you've just put the camera down in my backyard in the grass, but it is a dense, thick jungle, and crawling through this jungle, we see a tiny little man hand on the bit of a leaf, and we go, wait, what? This isn't Connor's backyard, and he's just put this GoPro in the ground? And then we see on green screen a man that's completely wrapped up, looks kind of like a mummy, but he's in toilet paper. This is his super suit so he could survive in this harsh wilderness. He goes and opens his toilet paper, his super suit over his eyes so he can peek out, and we get a glimpse of stunning, beautiful eyes, completely black. He scans the horizon and then speaks into his communicator with home base.
Yeah, it's just like I expected. Everything looks so much fucking bigger when you're tiny like this.
ground ants.
Haven't seen none yet. But Jesus, am I ever scared of those things.
If the ground ants get you, that'll be the end of it.
That'll be the end of me. And same thing if the sky bees get me. Have you heard of these things? Oh, jeez, they're even scarier.
That's enough joking around, Kimchi Chow Mein.
Sorry, boss. It's just the adrenaline's pumping through me. Okay, I'm gonna slide down this grass now.
Whee! Boink. He bumps into a bat. It's huge.
Hey, the name is Batty.
Hey, can you stand back a bit, please? You're very close to me.
I'm just a bat, but to you, I look huge.
You look, I mean, I've sort of figured out the ratio now. Like, you still see, like, I guess you look big, but I know you're normal size. I'm very small.
Do you want to chew this whole plate of gum with me?
That sounds fun. I've always wanted to do that. Hey, boss, do you mind if I take a break and eat a whole bunch of gum with this bat I just met?
Private Chow Mein, we're new on this planet. We've got to do some exploring. You can't...
Private Chow Mein, Kimchi Chow Mein, shuts off his communicator and sits down with Batty, the very large-looking bat for how comparatively it is stunning. And they sit down to tuck into some gum together.
So, where are you from?
Oh, sorry, I started talking at the same time. That's so funny. I'm just a little bit nervous.
Funny. Hey, it's all right. You're not from around here, now are you?
You could tell it's because I'm wrapped in toilet paper, isn't it? I told that my boss it was a stupid idea, that it wouldn't help at all.
I mean, it might be a good idea. It might be a cost-effective way of protecting your body and creating some visual interest.
Oh, you sound just like him. Yeah, and maybe if I drop some of this gum on me, it'll, be like a napkin.
Things are so much different when you're small.
Things are so much different when I'm small.
Out from behind the trees comes a freaking huge ass caterpillar.
Holy shit.
That's huge!
Do you know that caterpillar?
Oh, bonjour. I am un, deux, trois, the caterpillar.
Your name's 1, 2, 3 in French?
Un, deux, trois, caterpillar.
Oh, that's really funny. I get it now. God, Jesus, I didn't expect caterpillars to be such a fucking riot, man.
We're funny until we turn into the big butthead fly.
Oh, that's funny too. Wow. Well, we have a lot to learn from insects.
Come in, Chow Mein. Come in, Kimchi Chow Mein.
Sorry, hold on a second. It's my boss. Yeah. What is it? There's a caterpillar who's just ripping scorchers over here. He's so fucking funny.
What? A funny caterpillar? Kimchi, you gotta get out of there now!
Why? It's
We're losing
totally
signal,
chill down
Kimchi!
here.
You gotta get out of there! Stay away from the caterpillar!
Sounded like you said something about the caterpillar.
Says stay away from me.
Yeah, I didn't really hear that at all.
I wouldn't put it on speakerphone.
I don't know how to use it, to tell you the truth. I'm pretty new to this whole thing.
It sounded like he was talking about me.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys haven't seen any ground ants around here, have you?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I keep hearing about them. They're supposed to be so scary. Is that true?
Yeah. You don't ever want to get into a fight or like a kiss with one of them.
Because they're untrustworthy. They'll pretend to tickle you, but then they'll jab their thumbs into your ribcage.
They'll break your heart.
You guys, can you stop being so afraid? Just fly like me, like I can do. The big bat.
Then maybe we can cut ahead a little bit.
Sure,
where they go to
definitely.
where they go to Lawn Chair City.
So it's like a lot of exposition. I don't know if we're really getting anywhere. I think their relationship is kind of there lacks conflict. I'll be honest with you, Connor.
It lacks conflict? Okay, well, let's beef it up. How do we put conflict in there?
Well, let's skip ahead. Let's see.
Okay. We skip ahead to Lawn Chair City, where a bunch of Adirondack chairs, which are normal sized to you and I, fellow human being, but to this tiny kimchi chow mein wrapped in toilet paper, it's like a city. And all over it are bugs, and it's like a high-rise apartment.
What? Have you ever seen anything like this?
Wow, Batty, Caterpillar, I'm so glad I decided to trust you. Thanks for taking me here. It's actually so peaceful and interesting and nice.
Isn't it? There's like no problems here.
Then the radio squawks.
Come in. Kimchi, chow mein, come in.
Oh, boss. Hey, what's up? What do you want? Hey, baby.
We just found out that there's a giant city. It's huge. We've never ever seen anything as big as this. It's stunning. The production values are deceptively good.
Are you dying, boss?
We're sending in a fleet to bomb Lawn Chair City.
No, boss, don't do it. This place is great. There's actually no problems here at all. No, boss.
They're uncivilized.
No, just listen to me, please. You don't want to do this. Seriously, I think it'd be good if you just listen to me. Don't do this.
Okay.
Okay, Connor.
There's a lot of conflict there, isn't there?
I mean, yeah, I guess there was. It's resolved really quickly and. Well, I don't know. Maybe
Okay,
it was kind of like a Marvel movie, actually.
All right, here, let's change it. Here, I've got one.
Okay.
Let's just follow my lead, okay? Are you comfortable improving?
No, not at all.
Okay,
Makes
this will
me
be
wanna throw up. Let's do
all
it.
right then. Yeah, exterior night. Lawn Chair City is in a state of chaos and panic. The bombs are going to drop from the human and kimchi chow mein's people. Everyone's running around. People are saying their last goodbyes. And Caterpillar is halfway in his cocoon.
Well, I think this is the end for me.
Caterpillar, you fucking coward.
I'm gonna go to sleep, I think.
You coward. We've got people to save. Look at all these children and ladybugs.
There's bugs that have bigger eyes than normal, so you know they're the kids.
Look, that bug has boobs. It's got to be a girl. We should save it.
There's there's a big boom and everyone's scared and they look up and there's a giant bomb that it looks eerily similar to a human foot wearing Air Jordans.
No.
Coming down on top of the city.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
And then the chairs are knocked over. I mean, the city is destroyed.
Yeah.
So?
Now we're talking. That's gritty. You can't tell right now because of how much I'm sweating, but I'm also crying.
It is difficult. You can't tell from how much I'm crying, but I'm overheating a little bit.
Yeah, it's hot today, isn't it?
It is. It's really wet today.
It's hot and wet. I had a dream last night that the sun's never going to go down again, and I'm starting to think that maybe that's just the way it's going to be.
Could be.
Could be.
Well, I've got to say, Jack, this was a very productive session. You really helped me bump this thing up, and I think it's well worth the money that I pay you for this. I think it's great.
I think so too. And I just want to say I really appreciate you being my new Yoshi for Zen. It's really helpful. I feel like I'm just a better version of myself now that I know that I'm nothing and I'm actually garbage and I should actually let people put cigarettes out on me and that everything is garbage and nonsense and it doesn't make any sense and that's okay. And life's easier now, to tell you the truth.
Hey, man, I'd thank you, but, you don't deserve it. You're not real.
Thanks. Oh,
you're going to leave us with one of your famous writer's room poems? Quotes?
Yeah. Wow. Front load it and give a little something at the back end.
Well, maybe
too.
I can
We're
do
generous. I'd like to hand it off to you.
Okay.
I think that would be a very courteous thing that would maybe like raise the audience's esteem of me.
Okay, so it's
Wink,
still
wink.
about you.
Totally.
Great.
Go ahead.
The sea is the place for me, deep, black, and full of pee. From fishes, squids, seals, and otters, any other place I'd not rather be. Teedly-dee, tweedly-dum, from Ireland east to westward I come, scratching my teeth with a bristled thumb. Welcome home, everyone.